adding audio into these Animate files. Audio can give a sense of like joy, happiness. Anytime you hear audio, people turn their heads to look for what is going on, what happened. So we definitely want to add some audio to our animation. So I just took a previous file that I created where something spills, and I want to add audio to it because it's pretty plain. So I want to add a splash sound. So audio is tricky because it's just like images and stuff, there's copyright infringements. So we want to find audio that is copyright infringement free, royalty free. Sound Bible we can use. I'm going to search for splash, soundbible.com, and I'm going to listen to some of these splashes and kind of decide which one. I also want to check out the timing, although I'm going to show you how to edit audio in another tutorial. This is a very short animation. It's like 2 seconds long. So I need a very short sound file to work with here. So I kind of like this one. So downloading sounds from every website is a little bit different. And you kind of just have to work with the website until you figure out how to use it. And a lot of times they'll give you directions, but I want this one, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the name of the file, and then it gives me like all the tags that they use to put in there that you might search for. And it has this MP3 and a WAV file, and I need the WAV file. And it looks like you could just click on this and download it, but to use this site, I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to look for Save Link As. And I'm going to save it to my desktop just so it's easy. And sometimes I give it a better name, but I'm just going to keep the water drop at whatever they want to call it. And I'm just going to glance down here to make sure it's a sound file. If it just says HTML or web or something, it's a web page, and I can't put a web page in. It needs to be an audio extension. And hit save. And I need to keep this file. That's just something I have to do with where I am right now. So I have this sound file. To get it in my Animate, I have to add it. It doesn't know where the file is, so I have to go to File, Import, and I'm going to import to the library. And I'm going to pick the desktop and find this file. So now it's in something called our library. To access the library, we can go to Window, Library, or you can hit Control L if you like keyboard shortcuts. I'm not sure that I need to access the library right now, but that's where it would be. You could see it in the library. There's your water drop sound. To put it in our file, though, I need to click on a keyframe where I want the sound to play. So I'm going to click on 35. There's a keyframe there. If I need to, I might need to add a new layer and add a blank keyframe if I want the sound to come at a different time. And then once I'm on that keyframe or blank keyframe, I'm going to go to my properties, and there's a sound area where I'm going to click water drop. And then there's some effects, and you can say I want it to come out of my left ear, my right ear. If it's like a bird flying in, I can repeat it, I can loop it or whatever. But you can see that the audio file is on this brand new layer that I just added, and if I do Control Enter to test it, it plays the noise. It's playing it a little late, so I'm thankful that I put it on its own layer. That way I can drag this frame to an earlier point. It's a little bit better. Maybe I want it to happen when the baseball hits the cup. So I'd mess around with the timing of that sound to get that just right. But audio can have a huge impact on your animations.